Hey, welcome to A Foreigner in the Philippines. Well, we're out away from home, and problem for us is that we've been supporting 7 or 8 families, and one of whom is the blind man, which if you've seen many of our other videos, you'll know about the blind man, Urbano. What can we do? We can't abandon him. So right next to the sari store, which is back there, if you can see through the back of the truck, and you'll see that we have some of those yellow bags there, which I hope you can see. So that's rice, which we're going to dish out. So Beth is in there now, and she's in there talking to the sari store guy. He's well familiar with how we operate. This is where we come. We try to keep the business that we have local, so that the local infrastructure benefits from what we're doing. So he makes up a box, or boxes actually. He makes several boxes, and then we get those out to the families that we are supporting. And the first one from here, actually just over there, I'm afraid you can't see the water, but it's not very far over there. Now back there is what used to be called the Barracuda. Barracuda was a poorly run resort. It's one of those, it's what I call a bamboo beach. They have a jetty, what amounts to a jetty, and it goes out, and it's on built up bamboo, and then off to the side, going down into the water, they make these little areas that you can actually go off and swim. So we can see that traffic is down, although you wouldn't believe it from what just went by, but there is activity. There's a lot of motorcycles and tricycles out there. There's cars and trucks flashing by, but we are at least seeing that masks are being worn. When we went in to try to get money today at the bank, the ATM, unsuccessfully as it happens, money had not arrived that we were expecting. So it seems like far and wide things are being kind of messed up, you know. We normally would have had our AdSense money in by now. It hasn't arrived, and when we tried to get in touch with the bank, there's no joy there either. A very confusing message that they have recorded, saying that they're not able to do certain things, but then able to do others, and in between times we really don't know what it is that they are doing or not. So confusing. All in the translation. So here's Beth. Oh, there was Beth. So we called earlier when we were on our way back from Taliban, and we gave our list of boxes that need to be made up. Some of the families that we support, like the old lady that goes to church, we give her, I think it's 200 every Sunday when she goes there. It just helps her a little. And we have 3 Lolas like that, 3 grandmas, and we give them 200 each. And it's not very much, but it's a little help. And if it's just the old ladies living alone, then it's not so bad. The old lady that we started doing that for was the old lady that we featured once, because she was still doing she was still doing yard work for people, and she was working an entire day, something like 7 or 8 hours, for under 100 pesos. I think the sum that she collected was 80 pesos. So we try to help that lady, and she is the one. There's the first box or the first bag. They're usually in boxes, but maybe they're putting them in a bag right now. Is that everything, honey?
Not yet. Supposedly we're undecided to go, you know, but then we cannot.
Undecided to go where?
No, I mean.
Why not undecided?
No, before the other day we're undecided whether we're going to go out or not. But then knowing that those families have difficulty on finding food.
What the heck would the blind man do?
Yeah.
Who's gonna help him?
That's why I says let's go out.
Yeah.
And let's just wear a mask.
And we're
and let's pray.
Because we're working. We're really just operating locally.
Yeah.
So there shouldn't really be any problem there. That's brother Beanie is on the barangay police, and when we passed a group of them who were at the rice mill, what we call the rice mill, which is on the down below the hill where the church is, and so they know the truck, and they know Beanie. Of course, he's working with them, so we're hoping that even if we do get stopped, it will just be a question of saying where we got the groceries and where we're taking them. It's not like we're working for ourselves. And there's the stuff. But we're still not done. Looks like a lot of stuff. We're taking stuff right now, and we'll be going to the blind man, and we'll also be going to, let me see, we have the 3 children, I think, that belong to what we always call the pregnant lady. There's something else just gone in, still not finished.